from the Stutzman Sports Complex, right next to the Kenny Weast band camp for special needs. We're going to start off with a PSA. Texas shithorns? Oh no, did I do that? How long have I been? Texas, Notre Dame, drunken leprechauns. You didn't make it. And stop speculating on what you would have done had you gotten to the college football playoff. Indiana would have wiped the floor with you. Both teams, at the same time. And from the look in Cignetti's eyes, he would have played another 10 games after the end of the season just to prove that you were nothing. And now it's time for Sports Allegedly.
Welcome. Thank you for that early rant, and didn't know where you were going with that. Appreciate everybody joining us for this episode of Sports Allegedly. Sean, to my right.
Been getting into it long. Man.
Yeah, it is. Are people still talking about
yep,
that? All right,
still upset.
Well, we'll talk a little college football. There is some breaking news that we've got in the last week. Obviously, we'll touch on a little local basketball, college, professional basketball, and the Olympics, which we were watching a little curling right before.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Kenny excited about curling.
We were starting. It's been 2 years since the last. Is it every 2 years for the Winter Olympics?
4.
4 for the winter too?
Yeah, that's how they rotate.
Okay,
isn't it?
Anyway, shows you how long.
Yeah, it's every 4.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because the summer's going to hit in another 2 years.
Yes, I know that because it's in America.
America.
But let's open. Let's open with one of the most boring Super Bowls I've ever watched.
This is Fat Bob Stoops. We're going to be touching on the Super Bowl that we missed due to a death in the family. So we do apologize for that.
I was not going to make that joke live about this.
Oh, I'm going to make
it. Who ate Bob Stoops?
I ate Bob Stoops.
All right, let's get started with the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl that we missed from last week. And
it's. Okay, you like defense, which we do.
Horrible beginning.
Which we do.
Fourth quarter. We did.
But
not that much defense.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, I always thought, the Patriots had a very vanilla game plan, and I thought Josh McDaniels would do just a little bit more trying to change it up. They give up on the run game, it seemed, very early. Very early.
I would say that the team gave up on a lot very early, all the way from the first to the third. By scoring 0 points.
No, I get that.
And then trying to turn the Jets on in the fourth quarter, and they tried to score. That
was exciting.
They tried to go,
yeah.
But they tried and they tried and they tried
but just couldn't.
Could not. The defense was great for the Patriots. They held them until the fourth quarter. It was everything.
I don't know that so we thought Seattle was going to win. We called it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We picked Seattle right off the bat. We thought Seattle was a better team, and then as you get closer, they start talking.
I'm missing 13 points on the score that I needed.
Who's the better coach? Okay, they're saying Vrabel's the better coach. I didn't change the board. Great. What did you pick? So 31.
Oh, I had picked. Remember, it was 38-17.
So 31-24.
That's closer for you.
Yeah,
right?
Not too shabby.
I got the Patriots. You got the.
But no, I just thought that it was just a very lackluster performance on the offensive side. And hey, Seattle's good, but no, I was going back to my point. Then you start listening to the radio, the TV, and all these so-called professionals, and they're going, "Wait a minute." And then you start feeling good about the Patriots. You're like, do they got a chance? They really have a chance. And I agree, they had the better coaching staff, more experienced. Look at Vrabel. You look at Josh McDaniels. Way better.
Everybody knew they were lacking in the offensive area coming in.
Well, not necessarily because they had the third-ranked offense in the league.
Yeah, but it was still ranked. Your metrics and your stats and all that. That's fun.
They mean it. They mean something. Granted, we talked about they had the easiest schedule. We talked about that. We talked about that previewing. Their opponent's schedule was not even 400.
Correct, and we went through that because it was AFC South. Or NFC South, fired coach, NFC South, fired coach.
Yeah, exactly. And so that told you a little bit. And you look at the playoffs, obviously Denver's quarterback was out. Who else did they beat? I was trying to.
Stidham ended up getting a coach. Ended up getting his offensive coordinator fired. And I'm like, why are you firing a coach for the lack of offensive output from a backup who kept you in the damn game.
Well, I think that was just to keep. That was to get Davis Webb a promotion. Period.
Didn't he play basketball?
I don't think so.
Wasn't he on like? Oh no, it's Chris Webber.
Yeah, that is Chris Webber.
That is Chris Webber. But it was it was still an exciting game for for defense.
They played the Chargers, and they were banged up, worst offensive line, all the injuries. And then they got
what's his name?
Then they got
Altman was out.
Yeah, they got the anemic Texans. Great defense.
Well, you got the.
But I think the Texans had 4 or 5 turnovers.
No, you had the bipolar Texans.
No, they were great on defense.
I wouldn't say that they were.
They're anemic on offense.
They did well. They did well enough to get there.
He threw 4 picks.
I do know that he threw 4 picks in that game. I'm well aware of watching it.
And
yes,
a fumble.
But we did say that the Patriots had the easiest ride to the
everywhere. Everywhere. That's when you plug in that.
But they did beat the Bills.
You plug in what's his face.
They split the season with the Bills.
What's that?
The Patriots. They split their games with the Bills.
Oh yeah, they had a couple
in the regular season.
Yeah, we went through all that. Blind squirrel finds a nut. Blah 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 blah. Okay, it's NFL. Parity.
That's what he tells his
well,
wife,
no, parity is there obviously in the NFL, so you're going to have those those outcomes to those games randomly. So
Drake May did better than I thought he was going to with the 295 yards passing. Now, did that come in the second half? Because in the first half, it looked horrible.
Well, but give credit to Seattle's defense.
I am.
They were what they were.
But I'm just saying. But the Drake May in the first half was horrible. I didn't think he turned it on until the fourth quarter.
Well, and I think it was a different game plan too. Then it became,
desperation.
We're up, and their defense can't stop our offense. And Sam Darnold, look at the hero there.
He didn't have to do much.
He didn't.
202, and then yards passing and one touchdown.
It was 50%, and you knew that the New England had a good defense, but they only. You take away Drake May's rushing, which he did have a couple actual rushes at the end or towards the end of the game that looked good. But Ramondre and Trayvon Henderson had 13 carries. Well, that's unacceptable.
And how many yards would that be, Kenny? 42.
Yes, 42.
Look, I can math.
And then you turn around and Kenneth Walker, free agent, by the way, Kenneth Walker.
Oh, I've heard.
27 carries,
all over the free agency market right now.
So that makes you wonder.
Shaheed is also a free agent.
And so it makes you wonder.
I can't.
Would I could see that? Would you be able to maybe, possibly, I don't know, put together maybe on your list of teams that will kind of go backwards? Could you put the Seahawks there?
Where?
In that team that kind of trends the opposite way next season.
After winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to depend on who they bring back.
And the Patriots, definitely. They ain't going 14-3, folks. So slap a label on that.
Yeah, you screwed yourself with your cake scheduling.
Well, yeah, because they're obviously going to have a first place schedule next year. And we looked at the AFC East opponents.
Isn't Stephon Diggs, isn't he coming out? I can't remember if he's up. We'll look at that later.
Excuse me. But they'll play the AFC West.
NFC North, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, NFC North, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, I remember. That was 2 weeks ago, people. I remember.
But, their away schedule, obviously you're going to take the 3 in conference, but their away schedules, they go to Chicago, they go to Detroit, they go to Kansas City, they go to Jacksonville, they go to the Chargers, and they go to Seattle. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Our 9-8 looks way better next year.
I don't understand. I don't understand the need to have Super Bowl champions rematch in this season.
Oh, I know, and it's probably gonna be an opening one.
I don't even know who thinks that is like what people want to see, because they've done it every year.
They always do it, and they generally try to get them.
They didn't used to do it.
And they try to get them in the first, opening area.
Right. Hey, if you're gonna do it, that's fine, but do it overseas. Use one of the overseas games for it. How about that? They got because Frisco's going down to Mexico City next year to play, and I know that they've opened up. I believe there's another Brazil game. Brazil.
Yeah, and there's one country they're going to this year they hadn't been to before.
Paris?
Have they been there?
Yeah, it might be. It might be the French. Well, you've got the European League of Football that's already over there playing football, so that you have football fans.
Well, duh. Yeah.
I mean, actual American football fans, not soccer people.
Oh, wait. I think
Not
I found
footies.
it. Was it Australia?
It might be Australia. Yeah, Melbourne.
Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, they're going to France, Paris. 3 in London.
You got Munich, Madrid,
Mexico City, and
Rio de Janeiro.
so looks like
Are there like
49ers
4 in London?
and the Rams will be there in Australia. The Saints will be in Paris. Cowboys will be in Rio de Janeiro. Mexico City, the 49ers. Damn, they got to go again, which they're not far. Jaguars, Commanders, obviously in the London
Sorry,
game.
but that's Jaguars.
Jaguars. Yeah, Jaguars are always across the
Yugger football day America.
But no, I mean, hey, credit to the Seahawks. So I mean, young coach, great defense. I mean, and
who was surprised?
DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, what a pickup that was. Kenneth Walker, even though Charbonnet got hurt.
Well, yeah, Charbonnet going out.
You're right.
Took away.
You're right. The Rashid Shaheed was a pretty low risk because the draft pick. I think what we look at was that a 4th round pick.
Yeah, second or third maybe.
No, I think it was a 4th.
I don't know, but it was really like why the Saints let him go. I never understood that, and he ended up now.
He was a free agent, dude. That's why he's a free agent.
No, I know that's why he's a free agent. He had one more year left on his
I
contract.
thought Seattle done great. He wasn't going to re-sign.
Cooper Kupp got his. Remember we talked about Cooper Kupp getting screwed over by the Rams.
Seattle got a 2026 4th and 5th round pick. What a haul! Okay. That's a great pick. Sorry, I thought it was just the 4th. They got a 5th with it.
But
as well.
Kenneth Walker, did you think coming in that Kenneth Walker was going to end up being the MVP of the game?
No, I thought
it was going to be Darnold or one of the receivers.
Jackson
Smith-Jigba.
Yeah,
and he was very quiet. He just made the big plays whenever he had to.
Yeah, I think
427 with the longest 16.
He did have 10 targets, which aren't Darnold early threw some passes that I held my breath.
Yeah.
Because I thought, God, is that an interception?
That's
in the
what we
making
watched.
Right there?
That's what we watched that whole game, and then you're kicking field goals, and we're like, how are you moving in the middle of the field and then you stall out right there?
But at halftime, it's 9.
Even the Patriots were doing a little bit of that.
At halftime, it's 9-0. They only hold them to 3 points, and that was, I thought, the third. I thought, man, if you could get a score pretty early, Patriots, get a score right out of the bat, and
you got a game.
And you got a game. Now, I did predict that
he's gonna
that they were going to use the running backs out of the backfield, but Drake May, and you look, there was 10 targets. No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
there was 8 targets for them out of the backfield because that they were gonna. Yeah, you're exactly right. They were gonna have to do that, and I thought that was, and they were good at that. Where if you look at Kenneth Walker, he had 4 to him. He's not a good in catch the ball out of the backfield.
That's where they miss Charbonnet. Charbonnet is a great runner and a great pass catcher.
So what do? You sign him?
Who?
Walker?
Yeah, I'd try to keep him around. Because, like I said, the combination of him and Charbonnet have been amazing, even the last 3 seasons.
Well, at least 2, wasn't it? I was trying to think. Charbonnet's been there longer than that.
Yeah, I know Charbonnet's been there longer. I think Walker's first year was 2-3 years ago, wasn't it?
I'll look. I'm going to look at Charbonnet because how long is he going to be out? So he was the divisional. It was the playoff round. He's going to be out all.
2022 was Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, he's going to be out all of the year, wouldn't he?
All of the year.
Oh no, he's going to be out most of the first of the season. Yeah, he's going to be out. Yeah. It's ACL.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well.
And you don't really have what looks to be a very good backup. Holani, he came back from an injury.
Yeah, but
he hadn't played all season.
I think they pulled him off the practice squad.
He hadn't played all season. He was injured.
But what do you pay Kenneth Walker? I mean, he's set to make the most money of his career.
He
now.
really is. Well,
you're
a Super Bowl MVP. He does have injury issues, so I know those will be coming in. He'll get more in a guaranteed contract, probably, than he will in a yearly.
My God, he seems like he's been there longer than that. Though. No. He just did complete his rookie contract.
Yeah. Who, Charbonnet?
And he's unrestricted. No, talking about Kenneth Walker.
Oh, did he just finish?
Yes,
he was just in 2022. He should still be on it.
But see, his market value just predicted. Of course, this is just
they only signed him for 3 years.
It's if he was 22, he's just 4-year guy.
Oh, that's
he just
right.
come out.
Okay.
So that's why I said I thought he came out longer than that.
Okay.
Now you know more about Kenneth Walker than you've ever known before. Unless you're a Kenneth Walker family member.
Or Zach Weist.
Exactly. I guess.
Spent one fantasy football season only picking running backs. And then he held them, and people needed running backs. And he goes, oh, no.
Well, and I think that you look at it, I was looking over the top free agents. I can find it.
And if people are wondering what happened the majority of the first half of the Super Bowl, Kenny was playing Iron Chef. And
salty. Don't be salty.
He was yelling at us. We were trying to watch the football game, and he's yelling at everyone in the house, myself, his brother, and his oldest son, as he's cooking Phillies. And we're just trying to watch the game.
Everyone knows I always start dinner late. But anyway,
yeah, you late.
So according to Fox Sports, of the free agents available, they're ranking him 6th best, and they're predicting that he's going to re-sign.
Yeah, I pulled up Spot Rack for that. What I thought we were going to get
Trey
into that after
Hendrickson. Oh, well, we can go there now. We talk NFL. Do you have any other else news?
No, that was the only NFL. I know the Bears finished their coaching staff. They did end up making what was that, Lee Park or whatever that dude's name was, defensive or offensive coordinator, because we lost ours. The Browns filled their staff with D3.
Be nice.
And USFL.
Not true. We just don't know him.
UFL coaches, as one would expect they would do. But the funny thing was for the Raiders, they did hire Kubiak at the end of the season, so he did get that contract for Kubiak from Seattle, not Kubiak from the Niners. He got that contract, and he started stealing people from. He started stealing coaches from Seattle, and Seattle guys. He starts stealing coaches from Shanahan at the Niners, and the Sooners stole a coach from the Raiders.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yes. So.
But no, it was great to see that the coaching staffs are being filled out. We do have free agency about to hit, and I know we have the early cut date for not paying. Patrick Mahomes did redo his contract to free up cap space because he made all that money early.
Yeah,
which is kind of a smart idea. Get that money early and then say, "Oh, it's cool. I'm rich now."
Yeah. Well, and I think though that's what you talking. If we're going into NFL talk,
because the coaching staffs are.
It's obviously Lamar Jackson, and we'll talk more about coaching too when we break down each division, because we can get into each team more specifically.
We're going to break it down like a dancer on the streets.
So I think though that when you look at the Lamar Jackson, a lot of talk coming out of Baltimore. He's could re-sign or I'm not re-sign, redo his deal.
His age is becoming a factor. His inability to make it to the Super Bowl has become a factor. Compete in the playoffs. It's all over the place. I mean, where do you go with Lamar?
I think do
you reunite him with Harbaugh in New York? But they don't need him. They got Dart.
And Ruttenberg actually was the Atlanta's pass game coordinator. Actually, I was talking about the Browns. You're bringing up the D3. He actually looks like.
But no, they hired one guy from the NFL,
like he could
and then he took the rest of them from D3.
He looks potentially like he actually could be a good hire.
As well, I'm actually hoping that Dallas's defensive coordinator has a good season.
Christian Parker, I think's his name.
Yeah.
Much better hire than.
Hell, I was talking to a Cowboys fan that didn't even realize that they hired a defensive coordinator.
Yeah. No, and I think Dallas just puts their heads in the sand in the off season because they just want to wait till the media kicks off in August of how they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh no, Jerry's already said that.
I know.
Yeah, he hasn't waited. Jerry said it. I don't know about the rest of the team. Because Pickens is coming up.
Okay, so that's
Pickens' contract.
So he is actually one of the he's the number one, according to this is Fox News, obviously. According to Fox News, the number one God, I'm going to sneeze. The number one free agent.
The number one, my God, I'm going to sneeze.
The number one free agent. Okay. Now, also Daniel Jones. He's available. Devin Lloyd, linebacker from the Jaguars. Would you please come to Tampa? Please.
No.
Trey Hendrickson, which I love, edge rusher from the Bengals, who is ready to get out of there. A lot of people talking the Bears there, or a trade with. Or
they're also talking
trade with the Raiders
because the Dolphins released most of their team.
Bradley Chubb's a good one too.
So Chubb, they're talking about Chubb going there. You got Tyreek Hill now out in the wild. James Daniels, Brian Westbrook.
I think that
nothing. It's Nick Westbrook.
I think. I think the.
I tried the joke, didn't work.
I think the Tyreek Hill deal is going to be interesting because he can barely walk. What do you sign him for?
Tyreek Hill is the
minimum.
Tyreek Hill is the new Odell Beckham Jr.
Well, you sign him to minimum and make his contract like super incentive laden. It's the only way you do it.
Tyreek's going to do what Odell does: sign at the end of the season with a team that looks like they're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Just pop on real quick.
Do almost nothing, and then take all the praise.
Sure, I get it.
That's what he did with the Rams that year they won. He just jumped on. He did nothing for the team the entire season. He waited and sat out that whole season and was like, okay, I'll go play for you. And got a ring that way. And that stupid took everything in Bitcoin.
Uh-huh.
How's that salary going for you there?
He did. Well, I think that it's going to be one of those type teams.
Everybody.
Malik Willis is going to be the big quarterback on the market.
If everybody's wondering, David Quisenberry has signed a reserve future contract with the Rams. I know that everybody was worried about.
And I think it's Quessenberry.
Quisenberry. Well, I mean, this is the NFL player news. The quick breakdown for what's happened. Mac Hollis restructured his contract and added a $400,000 signing bonus. I can never say his name. Amin Obengaben-Miga, he was released by Chicago. Of course, Quisenberry, Michael Bandy, he signed a reserved future contract with Denver. Patrick Mahomes redid his. You got anybody on here? Emory Jones waived by Atlanta.
Dallas is going to have to look at a quarterback too because Williams is a free agent as well.
Williams. You said Dallas?
Yeah, the running back they had.
You said quarterback.
I meant Dallas. Sorry, running back. My bad.
Oh, and, hey, what? You could see Kenneth Walker going there because, Dallas will pay that money.
Oh, I think the Jets will sign him.
I don't know.
Especially with Charbonnet being hurt for the year. I mean, they would be pretty stupid to do that. And Darnold's still on a cheaper salary.
So DeAndre Hopkins has a void coming in?
Excuse me.
I just start looking at spot right
And I was looking at the Isaiah Likely, and some of them had him going to the Browns. I'm like, don't they have like 14 tight ends already? That is one to watch, is the Harold Fannin. I really like him. And Njoku is also a free agent.
Oh, for the
two-headed monster of
tight end heavy.
Well, and I think a lot of draft prognosticators have taken Tampa's at the 14th or 15th pick. They're taking the tight end.
I'm glad you figured out that word. It sounded like you were going to say pregnant.
No, had taken the Oregon tight end. I'm like, whoa, why would you waste a high pick in the first round on a tight end when you've got some pretty good tight ends in the free agent market?
You say that, but the Bears did it last season.
Yeah, I picked the wrong one, but anyway.
Wrong son died.
The wrong one.
Wrong son. Oh yeah, franchise tags. I know a lot of those guys are going to be. A lot of those guys are going to be pissed off. What do we have?
What's that?
Franchise tag.
Pickens, for sure.
Daniel Jones, Pickens, Breece Hall, Etning, Kyle Pitts. It's Etning to me.
It's almost like Annie Ann.
Away. I guess there's a lot of the guys that are going to get hit with that. I remember there was one running back. He got hit with it twice in a row and got pissed off. He was like, dude, just let me go.
It's happened.
They shouldn't be able to do it 2 years in a row.
Well, I don't think you can over 3.
But they shouldn't be able to do 2.
I agree. I would agree with that. I do too. I agree.
You should not be able to do 2, but they let them do 2. Is that way you're just paying on the base of the franchise tag for those 2 years?
No, totally get that. No, but there. I mean, if you really want to study free agent market, and we'll talk about it later, especially as more start to sign as we preview each teams, is hey, there's a lot of good ones out there. That's why I say Raiders trade that first pick, please, and get more picks next year.
You ain't getting it.
I know. I know. I don't feel. Oh, Tyler Algier. Yeah, Algier is a free agent from the Falcons.
Algier?
Finally,
Tyler
that guy
Lawler?
needs to go. He sits behind Bijan.
He deserves to be. Oh, didn't Pollard? Isn't he a free agent too?
Dobbins is. I don't know about Pollard.
Pollard, I thought he was either free agent or something.
Rico Dowdle is.
I sent you a list.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on some football to talk about as far as NFL?
No.
Okay.
Don't have anything for the NFL left. There's still,
Oh, Travis Kelce talks. Please.
I don't
stop.
care.
God.
I don't care.
I know. Just retire or not. Wears me out.
Like I said, the OU Sooners signed. What's his name from the Raiders, the running back coach?
Yes.
As our running back coach, and he had previously done Jeremiah Love.
Yep.
At Notre Dame.
And it's McCullough, and he also Dylan McCullough, and his 2 boys played at OU and transferred out. So that tells you that they already had a good relationship.
I love good relationships.
With Oklahoma. I know one son, Deshaun, I think went to Nebraska. I think.
How'd that turn out?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at
How'd
that.
that turn out for you, Deshaun?
Deshaun. But also, and congratulations to DeMarco Murray for going to the Chiefs. He's a new running back coach there. But this McCullough could be an upgrade.
I wasn't going to say it.
Okay, well, I did. And because we've all kind of sat back, and I thought the last 2 or 3 years of running backs and run game has kind of been iffy. Now, I've blamed a lot of that on Biedenbow, who is, fun fact, he's the last one.
The original coaching staff?
Yeah, exactly. No, not original coaching staff. He's the last holdover from the staff before.
Why did he?
When Venables took the job.
I thought he would have gutted most of it. I thought it was one of Venables' original hires.
I think he did some. I mean, of course. But
can we bring Cal Gundy back?
Dylan McBell. That was kind of the talk. But wasn't going to happen. But
he's spent his time.
Kevin Wilson got a raise. I know that. Obviously, we talked about Jason Witten getting hired, and then Lamar. Is it Lamont Morgan? God, I broke him down.
Who knows?
Lamar Morgan. I'm sorry. Okay, so great for Jay Valai. He's new co-defense coordinator at the Bills. So we turn around and we hire Lamar Jordan. Sorry, Morgan.
How long do you think Sarkisian has in Texas?
But anyway, Lamar Morgan, he's the new defensive back coach. Came from Michigan, used to be the DC at Louisville or Louisiana. Also worked at Vanderbilt. So he actually stepped down from the Louisiana DC job to take a position coach at Michigan, and you know how all that went stupid. Mm-hmm. So he's coming here. Heard he's a good coach, good recruiter. I don't think we miss a beat there. Jay Valai is great though, so that's been
as long as the culture is fun, because that's what I hear about the basketball team is that the culture is garbage and nobody really.
At Michigan?
No. Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say that Michigan is kicking ass.
Cignetti got his pay raise. He's getting $13.2 million a year now. That's what a title gets you.
As it should.
That's what whipping everybody's ass gets you.
As it should. And I think you're going to see some fall off from them.
Well, yeah.
8-4, 9-3.
Well, you don't know.
But that national
quarterback coming in.
The guy from TCU. But that national title is going to carry him 30 years if he wants to stay and lives that long.
Especially in Indiana.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a longevity career.
You're exactly right. I mean, and it's crazy to think that they're still the champions.
So I know there's coaches. There's the coaches that need to perform this season.
As far as college?
Yeah, Mike Norvell. But
hey, did you see the stupid one that had Brent Venables on one of them? And I'm like, Dude.
He's on it every year now.
I'm like, he went to the playoff.
But he's going to be on it every year now.
I guess.
Mike Norvell, of course, they cannot afford to pay him out, so they
And
don't have
Gus
the money.
Malzahn
Oh, Gus
retired.
Malzahn went ahead and retired.
Yeah, I don't.
Luke,
And also, he's going to call the plays. Norvell, he's an offensive guy, so he's
know.
going to call the plays.
Luke Fickell, we all knew that he was.
That one surprised the shit out of me.
Him being on the
No, him not being on the list, him just not succeeding there.
Right.
I mean, I thought that was like the fit du jour.
You
know? I mean, I thought, man, that is just crazy.
The fit du jour.
I think I just made up my own word, but anyway.
No, you
Then you got obviously Shane Beamer from South Carolina. You know, his isn't how that he's a bad coach. They've had some good years. It's just like how they've regressed so bad, and he's kind of bitchy. At the media, he's a lot of yelling and ranting. You look on the sidelines, he's just going ape shit and just
Everybody needs that attitude that Cignetti had in the national title. Find the camera and stare it down.
just be calmer. Which I get. I mean, you're going to get.
I'm still surprised Beamer is at South Carolina.
Well, yeah, I mean, and he wasn't going to take the job at Virginia Tech to follow his father's footsteps because that program's a step down here in the SEC.
Because if he was going to take it, he would have taken it 2 years ago.
But James Franklin at Virginia Tech next year is going to have a better record than South Carolina.
Yeah, I've got them actually on the up and up.
Oh, for sure.
He's brought in a really good quarterback. He's got a really good defensive coordinator. Well, he's made some moves there that's going to help his career better than being at Penn State.
Well, and I think though that Lenore Sellers staying at South Carolina was a huge pickup for them. I mean, he is a good quarterback.
Why is Bill O'Brien still on the hot seat at Boston College? Just let the man coach out the rest of his life there.
Well, I think it was just how bad they were this year. Two wins.
It's Boston College.
They had a winning record the year before.
It's Boston College. Just let Bill O'Brien finish his life there.
No, I think he'll be a coordinator somewhere.
Does Boston College think that there's somebody?
No, but Jeff Lafley was pretty good there, the new Dolphins coach. I mean, he did okay there, and that's why he left, because it's a hard job. And it's even going to be harder with the Neal money. There's nothing.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Just let Bill O'Brien finish his life.
Yeah.
Mike Losky
got fired, then got rehired. Wasn't that how that went or something?
I thought, remember.
Yeah, that was a weird.
Maryland is a strange school. We'll just skip over it. Dave Aranda at Baylor had a better season. He did. He needs a even better season this year.
Yeah. Well, and there's new AD there, so this will be his last year.
Yeah, new ADs always need.
He's gonna have to win seven or eight games.
Dabo's been on the hot seat since he stopped winning titles.
They love him there, though. I think that's all.
Kalen DeBoer, you're on the hot seat just because it's Alabama.
Yes.
There's nothing that you've done wrong. It's just Alabama. And you know that if they do fire him, you know that they're going to be offering money to Cignetti to try to get him to come there.
Oh, for sure.
We need you. Belichick in North Carolina, nobody cares. It's a basketball school. He brought in his old man buddy,
and his son.
Petrino.
I like that hire.
I do too. It's two dirty old men hanging out in the dirty South, in the old South. He thinks going to happen.
Good weather for
stripper parties.
Good weather for motorcycle rides. For sure.
Petrino, stay away from my girlfriend.
No, but I thought that was a good hire. But his son's
only 19.
His son's the DC. So.
Deion Sanders, we're not surprised there. They hired him because of the name.
Wanted to go back and look at Baylor's schedule for Dave Aranda because it's kind of like what those deals that we talked about with Venables. You know, early year 2 or year 3, there are people starting to talk, fire him, and it's thinking, okay, you fire him, he's going to become the DC and can whip your ass every year. Dave Aranda's kind of in that same situation. He's going to have a job in a heartbeat if he gets fired, and he probably will. Auburn, then he gets a freebie at Prairie View A&M. Louisiana Tech is a mid-major that's generally pretty good at times. Colorado at home. At Arizona State, lost. TCU, probably lost. At Kansas, at UCF, versus Iowa State, at BYU, Texas Tech, at Houston. He's not winning more than 7 games there this year.
Why isn't Kansas's coach on this list?
Do what?
for Kansas football.
I think they're going to give him one more year. Because they've
I
had a
would
lose.
have him. I would have
No, because he had a
No,
couple
I'm
winning
just-
records. The last 2 years.
I'd have him on the hot seat.
The last
this
2
year.
years they've had losing records. Yes,
Because he lost Lance Leopold to.
that's him, Lance Leopold. That's the coach's name.
Oh no, I thought his name was
No.
Jackson. Well, who's his offensive coordinator that he lost to?
Oh, the long name went to Penn State.
Yeah.
Pittiskitty. I don't know. I can't remember his name. Google it up.
Let's Google it up.
Kwiatkowski? Is that what it was?
Is that what it was?
No. Was that the Texas defensive? Or maybe he was Kwiatkowski or something.
That was Texas.
Yeah. Defensive line coach in the NFL? No.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, moved up.
Yeah.
Guess what? Better job.
Probably not as much money, but more. You're going to be a head coach maybe someday, or at least a coordinator.
Yeah, and you don't have to deal with the stupidity of your head coach at Texas and him blaming everybody but himself for why his team fails. You lost to Florida. You got spanked by
Andy Colton-Nicky.
Stop.
Sorry.
You got spanked by your stepdaddy, Georgia.
Andy Colton-Nicky. Sorry.
You keep getting spanked by your stepdaddy, Georgia.
That now. Oh, he went back to Kansas. Colton-Nicky did. That's right.
Well, let's look at the turnaround for.
But he's associate head coach, not an OC.
Do they have Bean there?
But that's where he left. So interesting. See, learned
Who's
that
the
new
quarterback
assistant right
finally?
there.
But who's the quarterback finally in Kansas?
Oh, I think he's gone now, isn't he?
Yeah, Bean's gone, and
No, it was that kid that was going to be really good last year.
yeah, but Bean was there too. I forgot. That quarterback spent too long there.
Oh, yes, he did.
It's like 30 years.
Yes, he did.
All right, let's jump on to. Are you done?
Yeah.
Do we have anything else for college?
No.
College football.
Chambliss did get his extension, so he comes back for his 18th year. And if you saw the Aguilar from Tennessee did not get to come back, lost his appeal.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. I learned about that. Diego Pavia had the same thing. Lost his appeal, but still played that season. Do you know why?
Why's that?
Because they're not going to hear the case until after the end of the season.
Oh, gotcha.
So the kid's going to go play. Now, even if
But
they
not
find him,
the Tennessee guy. I don't think so.
I believe that he should have the option to be able to file the injunction, which is what Chambliss's team did.
Jalen Daniels, by the way.
Okay. Jaden, that's right. We used to get Jaden Jalen. They filed the injunction, so the case. NCAA kept saying no. But they filed the case, and the case isn't going to be heard until at the end of next season.
Is that true?
Yes. That's what happened with Pavia.
I didn't hear that.
That's why Chambliss is coming back to play.
Well, no, I think he got cleared, didn't he?
No.
Oh.
No, the NCAA said no again. And so they filed the case at Mississippi.
Well, it says what's next for the Tennessee quarterback. Denied a preliminary injunction in his lawsuit. So it's and he received his own temporary injunction. However, it's different than Chambliss.
Oh, okay.
So
That's what I'm saying. Chambliss isn't even going to, have his case heard until the end of the season.
I find it funny when kids are going to play college football, not going to class. We're not letting a kid. It's the same fucking thing, people. The NCAA is so stupid.
Well, that's what there was the kid that transferred from Ohio State to Notre Dame. They asked him what the big difference was, and he goes, I have to go to class. Because Notre Dame's like, you need to be smart. You're a Notre Dame player. You need to go to school. What are you looking at?
No, I was looking at that. Jeff sent that pig picture. I missed that pig. I like that one better. All right. Sorry, that was all I wanted to.
I said the pig in mine.
I wanted to.
Apparently, if you order a double cheeseburger, Kenny's going to call you a pig.
I didn't say that.
No, but you sent the snooty picture. And I said, what do I have to order? 5 pickles and a leaf of lettuce?
All right. What do we got next? Let's move on.
We got Olympics or college sports?
I don't really have anything for college. I'm just going to talk about Oklahoma State.
Well, the baseball team and, a baseball team that wasn't picked.
Oh, you did win that season tournament. They had
beat TCU,
Vanderbilt, and someone else in there, didn't they? What was that tournament? I thought it was a hell of a freaking
College baseball?
yes. Which Skip Johnson's a very underrated coach for baseball.
Me and my boss were trying to figure out who the pitching coach was, and it's Skip Johnson.
That's what it was. We beat.
I know we beat TCU.
Yeah, we beat TCU. We beat Oklahoma State and Texas Tech.
What, Texas Tech?
Yeah, that was the Shriners tournament. We won it.
Oh, I forgot about
that's
Texas
what it was.
Tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 teams on there that we weren't supposed to beat.
Oklahoma State and Texas Tech.
No, TCU and Texas Tech.
Well, Oklahoma State. I mean, they're all panicking
That's what
down
got us.
there.
That's really what got us bumped up. Look here, TCU's number 7.
Oh, I know.
Oklahoma State's 1-3. Yeah, so it wasn't Oklahoma State.
Well, you know they're always ranked high. You know, before
we should be playing tonight. Yeah, Coppin State. OU men beat Coppin State 22-1.
Okay, well, that's pretty good, I guess.
In 7. I mean, hey, Coppin State's not.
But think about Oklahoma. We're talking way more baseball than I thought we would. They're replacing every starting pitcher, I believe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's
Well,
impressive.
you remember, this is also the same coach that took us
But
to.
Skip Johnson is a pitching guy. I mean, he's former pitching coach.
But you read that article where they picked us to be 14th in the SEC because our pitching was weak. We had big bats, but we had weak pitching.
Funny how that works.
I think he might have taken that one to heart and said, let's have us a go with this.
All right, let's talk. We'll be brief.
Women's softball, the 34.
Well, hold on. We'll talk basketball real quick.
No.
Oklahoma 3-10 in conference, 13-13. Bad loss last week to Tennessee, or this last week. I thought Mosier might get some momentum.
I did too.
And that ass kicking by Tennessee, it's over. I'm surprised they didn't fire him.
Hold on. You know who had a worse ass kicking?
What's that?
You go and you beat Duke, and then you turn around and lose to NC State, 85
we're talking about North Carolina?
to 60,
North Carolina?
85 to 58.
Was that
something
North
like
Carolina
yeah.
you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you
talking
not see
about,
that?
No, I'm talking about Oklahoma State now, 4-9, 16-10. Lost 4 in a row. They are not having a good year. At the bottom of the Big 12. Now, Big 12 is a better basketball. I get it, but, this was supposed to be Oklahoma State's year of kind of continuing that momentum up.
Oh, they had momentum?
Well, from last year, new coach, that type of
I didn't know that there was momentum there.
All right, let's move on. Can't type. Oklahoma State softball.
Oklahoma State.
And you've got, Sean, have you got Tulsa? Would you pull him up too? I didn't even look at
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
They're 3-9.
Softball?
Yep, and they're losing right now to Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi. All right.
No, I had a friend in Long Beach. His name was Corpus Christi. Yeah, they're in the bottom of the 4th though. It's only 5-3, but Tulsa's 3-9. They're in the Texas Classic right now.
Gotcha.
So I don't see Tulsa, and Tulsa's baseball team was always better than the softball team.
Yeah,
But they got rid
but
of
they've had some good years, in the past.
They did. I think they were good last year. They had a decent year last year.
I mean, it's kind of been that way.
A little up and down, just like the men's basketball.
Having a pretty good year this year.
Yeah,
Which they could win the
they'll
bigger
lose that
games
coach.
a little bit. They're those games.
Then they'll lose that coach.
Oklahoma State currently 6-4, still ranked 19th.
Ugh,
I don't know if that's a ranking from. Maybe they haven't redone the rankings. This
It
is
should
the
be
end of
every
the week.
Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's the end of the week. Oklahoma's 8-1. We're ranked number 4. So Tennessee number 1 undefeated. Tech obviously.
Well, yeah, Oklahoma State's
Texas.
playing Colorado State right now at the River State Classic. They're up 5-0.
Well, good. So was that 9-4? Oh, 6-4 is what I had here. So this is a little behind.
Overall 9-4. You looking at? Oh yeah,
And it's overall, 6-4.
So yeah, that'll mean that should update at the beginning of next week.
I gotcha. Well, that's the NCAA side, piece of shit.
Yeah, but they don't update the
Dumb.
It's just like men's basketball. They don't update it till the beginning of the week.
No, anyway, OU softball started out, clunky game 1, and was it game 1 or game 2? They lost the game 1, and then
game 2.
Yeah, so we need the pitching. I think that concerns me a little bit. Always does. Texas Tech, Tennessee.
Well,
Texas,
you saw who beat Texas Tech.
I know, but they have the pitching. I'm just saying they've got the pitching.
But you saw who beat Texas Tech.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're going to lose. That's one loss. I mean,
but you saw who beat them.
It's softball. No, I didn't see.
Nebraska.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
her name?
that's right. That's right. They did.
What's her name?
She goes by a different last name. She got married.
Oh, well, she should have made me. I mean,
all right. So, all right. Moving on. Anything else on college? Anything else at all? Go to the Olympics?
Well, for college, not really. There's nothing magical that happened. Like I said, that UNC game where they. Oh, I do. Men's basketball. Do you know what's happening at the end of the month?
I don't know, but we got a big, badass weekend of men's basketball.
But do you know what's happening at the end of the month? At the end of the month? Yeah,
I don't know.
It should be.
What is it?
Michigan's playing Duke.
That's this weekend.
Is that this weekend?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, well.
That's why it was the big weekend, yes.
And it's a big weekend.
Arizona, Houston as well.
But those are in conference.
But they're ranked like top 5
No,
each
I
one.
got that.
Yeah.
I got that. The out of conference is.
Yeah. No, that was kind of one of those special
Is it
deals, and I
UConn?
think they're in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I think they're doing it in Washington,
It's
D.C.
weird.
Tickets are crazy
We need to do
high.
more of that.
I
College
totally
basketball.
agree. Totally
And also,
agree.
college basketball is starting to have the flair and the passion of the old NBA.
I agree.
They're getting.
It's better.
And UCLA coach throwing his own guy out, so that way it doesn't escalate. Also, what was it Iowa beat Nebraska and then stormed the court there? You know.
Go ahead. I'm
No.
listening.
I just want to make attention because when I stop talking, you're still going to be texting my
I'm
love.
I'm good.
My love, isn't it? Anyways, the coach for Nebraska hitting that kid's phone out because they stormed the court,
Yeah.
and
Hoiberg.
somebody should have been there. You should
He
have
blamed
had,
his pacemaker.
Well, no, you should.
I don't know how
should have
true or
had.
not
You
that is,
should have
but-
had the troopers around that whole team immediately.
It's pandemonium. I don't know what you're going to do with it.
No, wait, the stupid part are the students with the phones. I would have hit the kid. He ended up hitting.
Well, what they're doing
an
is they're trying to
assistant
get
from
you. They're trying to record to make money on social media,
Oh, I know.
and then they're trying to get you to get a reaction.
I know.
You know.
Here's my reaction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the shit out your ass.
I agree, and that's what's going to happen if you get fucked up on this court. And that's the whole thing. Don't give Fred Hoiberg. Don't bitch to him. Those people shouldn't be there. Period.
No.
Period. So don't whine about any of that.
The students should have an understanding that they don't go out onto the court until the other team has had a chance to exit.
Yes.
Say their goodbye.
Let him
say their
shake,
congratulations. They get off, and you go.
Agree. Totally agree. All right. Right now, as of now, Norway's leading medal count 37. The United States got 29, which we moved to second. We weren't always second.
We finally jumped the eye ties.
Yes, Italy is third.
I don't know
with
that we're going to catch the Nords. The
27.
Nords have been really good the last few years.
Well, they live in, I don't know, winter places.
No, you took what I was going to say. They're always in. This is why they're not very. This is why they're not very good.
Summer
in
games
Olympics.
suck. They're always towards the bottom. That's what they're all like. All right, don't worry about the summer games. Let's just nail them in the winter.
Women are playing Canada. Or has that game happened yet? The women's hockey team's playing Canada.
No, women has won their goal. They beat
won their
Canada.
goal.
Yes,
Okay,
they are
won their
good,
goal.
yes.
The Americans
In a crazy
beat
shot.
Slovakia. Oh, the women?
Yes, I mean they've got them in a line change. Canada's pissy, said it was unfair in Bush League, and it's like
That was.
and
because
then-
you scored. Oh, no.
no, but how
It
she
happens
scored
in the NFL.
NHL, and how she
NHL.
scored. How she scored was she put the puck going one way, put it between the defender's legs, and went around her and scored. It was great. You got to pull it up. I think her name was
watch
Megan
it.
Kelly or somebody like that.
I don't know.
Not to be confused with that crazy Republican Kelly.
I've
But
been-
anyway,
I've been trying
Or
to.
Megan,
I've,
whatever her
I've
name
been
is.
trying to find the National Women's Hockey League to watch their games because they've been.
Is it like the Rockford Peaches in that league? We're all part of the American something. That song.
I don't know if they would do that. These women seem like they would beat you up.
I probably would, and I can't skate, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no,
catch me too.
they would beat you up off without skates.
Anyway, Canada and U.S. fall in the semis for curling.
We did.
We did.
Son of a bitch.
We did.
I'm trying to get Kenny to enjoy curling.
It is. It's fun. It's just I had to relearn the rules. Like I
The
said
hog
earlier.
line and huge.
And the White Sox beat the Cubs. Or is it too
What
early?
did that just happen? Opening
Yeah.
day in
Yeah.
baseball, baby.
Not quite,
Well,
not
spring
quite,
ball.
yes.
Opening spring ball. I don't know. White Sox are picked 63 this year. 63 wins, 63-64. What was it 53 last year? I got up 10. Want to take that bet now?
I'd go under.
Well,
Go back to the
with
under.
all the moves that the Indians made this year.
We didn't do shit.
Nothing.
We're poor.
So Crosby is still trying to play in the gold medal match. He's speaking of whiny bitches.
Is he?
He's been out and he's injured, and he's like, I thought they sent him back to Canada.
So we're gonna play Canada. Obviously, is that tomorrow or the next day? When's the date on that, Sean? Go right over there and just click on that one. We'll see what the.
I'm gonna go to events. We need to know the events.
Every one of them. Here we go.
All right. So you want to
That's
say
today.
tomorrow?
I bet it ain't tomorrow, but
So it looks
That's
like
the bronze game.
bronze game.
okay. Just keep going up.
No, there's no up. I was looking down to see if that game was going to be later.
I bet it's Sunday.
Yeah.
7:10 a.m. I'll be up.
I will not.
Me neither.
Maybe I might. I don't know.
7:10.
That's what I hate about foreign country Olympics. I never get to watch them.
Well,
When
yeah,
is
and
Jamaica?
you can't do the rewatch because
Okay.
your phone's dinging off left and right
Hey,
of who's winning.
did you look? So you look at the medal count. Did you see any oddities in those medal counts?
Okay, let's see.
Look towards the bottom. So there's some countries that won their first gold medals.
Well, it was Australia, wasn't it?
Brazil won his first.
Oh, what was that? The guy that in the speed skating
yeah,
they fell down.
The skier.
Oh,
He was the skier.
maybe it was the first in that sport.
Probably in that sport. Kazakhstan. You know what they got theirs in?
And they got a gold.
They got a gold.
Shooting or something?
No. Figure skating.
Oh.
Men's is like men's single figure. Yeah.
One gold. That's the one.
I was like, congratulations, Kazakhstan.
Georgia, Bulgaria, Belgium, not real good in the Winter Games. You know what surprises me? Great Britain is so sucky. Maybe they just don't invest.
Well, they're
And
more.
then China and South
I
Korea,
don't
they
know
don't.
if you've seen the news that's going on in Great Britain right now. They're more interested in Saudi money.
Oh, gotcha. And then you've got the typicals: Germany, France, Switzerland, Netherlands, Italy, U.S.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very surprising that the Britons have fallen off because they used to be up there with us.
3 total medals. Now they're all gold, so the percentage is good. Spain's got 2, Brazil's got 1.
The Germans got 6.
Latvia's got
The Netherlands
2.
got 8.
Estonia.
Austria's got 5.
All right, anything else? That's good. That's wrap it up. So enjoy the Olympics. Sorry, it's kind of a slow week. I really wouldn't sports-wise. I mean, basketball. Set your TV and watch some basketball.
No.
It's going to be great
Watch
tomorrow.
men's college
It's gonna,
basketball.
yes,
and
that's what I'm
women's
saying.
College basketball.
Men's, yes.
Do not watch the NBA. Oh, we missed the NBA All-Star League of stupid.
Didn't watch it, and then
Nobody did.
Now they're talking about the big thing is tanking, and it's like,
Oh, yes, tanking.
What do you? Yeah. Now they're saying you can't pick twice. I mean, this is just some of the read what
Did
the
you?
commissioner
No.
came up
Well,
with.
yeah. Adam Silver said if you keep tanking, we're just going to get rid of the draft, and everybody's going to enter in as a free agent.
Which is even worse too, because all the small market teams are going to be like, "Fuck."
Screwed.
Yes, it's like baseball. Think about it.
Oh, I know.
You know, and they even get their
But
draft
at least
picks
with
when they
baseball,
suck.
but at least with baseball, you got this huge farm clubs that people love going to.
When you got 9,000 picks too.
But yes, but you still have farm clubs that people. You've got A, AAA, AA ball.
But I mean, everybody acts like it's just this
But
year.
the NBA only has the G League, and that only exists in.
Well, that sucks too. They
that
should
only-
shut.
but
They
that-
should shut that down.
But that only exists in Las Vegas, doesn't it? Is it everywhere, or is it just in
I
Las
thought
Vegas?
they got rid of it. I don't know. I know they got rid of that Ignite
Hey,
stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
God,
That
yes.
that
by
it
the
wasn't
way-
even in their own league. It was like what is it called? AAU basketball. Shit, it's just stupid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the AAU BS. But we do have. Whoa, what's going on over there?
Jeff.
We do have the UFL starting soon.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
There's been huge.
I don't know. We'll be in.
They've been doing reveals, jersey reveals.
Oh God.
We didn't
Do we know
any
anybody?
hockey.
Don't need to do hockey, but we'll talk about it next week because we'll be in the Dallas Stars game on Saturday night. So we're watching Dallas play
Oh, I know
the
why
Predators.
they didn't do NHL because they're shut down right now.
No, they're back.
No, they're shut down.
Did they? Oh, it's
Olympics.
yes, that's right.
Yeah, everybody's
That's
on
right.
break.
That's right.
This is your All-Star break.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.